The next extension VS Code for 2024. The next VS Code extension for 2024 that we are going to look at is Debugger for Java. Debugger for Java automatically compiles and executes the code so that you don't have to run the Java C and then generate the Java file and then run it via using the Java command. So let's take a look here. Now this Visual Studio Code does not have any debugger so far installed. Okay, so let's try restarting it. Okay, so right now it doesn't have any so let's now create a new src file, create a new Java file. So let's use tab 9 to generate one quick Java file over here. Okay, so this is the previous extension that we have seen. So this is the AI extension which allows you to generate code. Okay, so we got this and now we're going to insert this over here. Okay, so right now I'm not going to run this, I'm just going to insert this code over here. And let's create a new file. So let's go back to this folder and say I'm just going to say hello world 1 because I already have a hello world class. And now go back to tab 9, copy this, and or maybe I'll just take this part, right? So copy this and my program is ready. So right now what we have to do is we'll have to go over here and we have to type that Java C and the file name. We'll have to go to the src folder, and if we type over here, we'll have to first compile it, right? Let's say and this will generate our object file and which we can execute, right? So but if you add this, sorry, thing is this thing was not saved, so let's create this file over here. And so now in order to run this, so we have to go over here and we have to compile this Java class, Java C .java, so now we have this class over here. Let's save it. Now once you save it, now using this, let's create a new class over here. And right now what happens is when we don't have this debugger for Java, you'll have to generate those files, right? You'll have to go to cd src. If you find the file, you'll find hello world 1. So first you'll have to compile this, and then you'll have to run it. So this will say hello world for us. But now let's try to install this debugger for Java. Or we can also try to install code runner. If you go over here, we install, so the code runner is already installed and it gives us this arrow mark over here. So if you go over to the Java world now, if you make a change to it, now we don't need to again compile it and do it. So what we can do is we can just go over here, you can say run code. So here what has happened is it has already taken our change. So like let's save it. So if you save it, you have to of course save it, and then once again let's say run code. So it will take all the changes and compile it and automatically execute it for us. So this is the benefit of code runner. So if you have this debugger for Java, you can just what happens is if you have this debugger for Java, you don't need to, suppose you make a change over here. So you just have to go over here, run our debug, and just run the Java file. So it will execute this and you will also get the output. So you don't need to go and do a compilation and all that. Okay, so now suppose you make a change. Let's say you make a change and we save it. And now again we want to just run it without going through the other steps. So you can say run Java. So it will automatically compile it and compile the object code and execute it for us. So this is the benefit of this extension, debugger for Java. It's from Microsoft. Okay.